Yeah, boy, it's that time. Our boy Brad, he sent us some more stuff. Guy, what do you think about that?
Oh, pretty cool to finally be here for what Brad video because he was doing them on the down low.
It's not my fault that you're missing all the time. By the way, even Brad is like, man, I've been sending messages to Goon and that boy's missing all the time. I'm like, hey, welcome to my world.
I answer to that boy.
Nah, you're highfalutin, guy. You're walking around thinking you're badass. I'm not saying you don't answer him. I'm saying that you're scarce.
I'm not a very talkative person. What can I say?
Well, I realize that. I'm just reiterating.
As long as I'm not rude, is all I'm gonna say.
As long as you're not Al, is what you meant to say.
Well, I wasn't gonna bring him
synonymous.
But rudeness and Al is pretty much one and the same.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. You know who else agrees with that? Everybody in the fucking world. Anyway.
Oh no, there's several people that don't agree with that.
Oh well, they don't count. Or at least that's what Al would say the moment anybody opposes him. But anyway, we're not talking about Al, though we are. We're talking about our Brad sending us more stuff.
Our Brad?
Yeah, our Brad. He's our boy. He's our boy. Are you saying he's not our boy?
Okay, well, I'll agree with that one. It just sounded like you were possessed.
No. Brad is his own man.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that he's our Brad. When I think of Brad, I'm not thinking
like our Miles.
Yeah, our Miles, our Marcus. Joey.
Marcus kind of betrayed
Marcus is low key around, guy.
Is he?
You don't know about Marcus, dude.
He's doing his own thing.
He's like a bacteria. He's always there.
Can't get rid of it.
Stinking up the. Kidding. He's not a stinky guy, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's like your toe jam smell. Never goes away. Thoughts on that?
I'm processing it.
Yeah, that's bad, guy.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, I'm assuming Brad sent us more movies because that's what he usually does. Mostly, it's mostly movies. So
we do have something we're gonna send Brad.
Mm-hmm.
Just need to let him know that it's still coming.
You need to let him know here because you never answer his
You stink like my feet.
Yeah, that's a good point. But under that assumption, I'm just gonna take advantage of that by showing off some recent movie gets and get them out of the way, and then we'll get to Brad's because you gotta save the best for last.
You gotta mention I Frankenstein.
Can't believe you got me that, man. I Frankenstein. Then I'm not going to mention I Frankenstein, but I am going to mention Eyes of Fire. This is a little-known folk horror movie from the 80s, though it plays like a 70s movie. If at all, it's really weird. I'm not going to get into it, but if you like folk horror, if you like art horror, if you like weird shit that's kind of fucking spooky, Eyes of Fire, highly recommend it. This is great because it has the intended cut in it as an extra, which is weird. But that's the way to see it, really. Hate it. Better not hate my boy. Peter Cushing in Asylum, boy. This is another portmanteau, a fucking, little, what are they called? A creep show?
Anthology?
Anthology. Why did the word escape me? Anyway, from my boys at Amicus, who made, it seems like that's all they made, really, most of the time. All the pieces written by Robert Bloch of Psycho. This is one of their better ones, our best ones. I personally enjoy it quite a damn bit, and I hope you do too. But you seem to fucking hate everything.
Oh yeah, it's my thing. I'm channeling Al.
Well, in that case, you're doing a great job. I don't remember if I ever showed you this.
Nah, homie.
No? What is that
alien? You didn't.
That was Alien, though.
How was that Alien?
That was with intent.
No, you didn't. You literally made a point. You literally made a point not to show it to me.
That's a good point. You were super young, guy. You were
so?
You were... When this came out, you were barely 7 years old.
Yeah, and then there was like 10 years after that you were like, nah, bitch.
Well, that's just because there was a lot of other things to watch. I really don't know why I didn't show it to you later. But anyway, Audition. Fantastic psychological horror. I've always said that I imagine that at the time when people saw this is what it must have been to feel God, that sentence came out all fucked. Anyway, to watch this in the 2000s must have been like what people felt in the 60s watching Psycho, like, but obviously now in the 2000s you watch Psycho, you admire it as a piece of cinema, but you're not like, oh man, this is intense. You're just like, this is a great piece of cinema.
I think it was pretty intense when I saw it.
Well, yeah, it's intense, but by modern standards, there's a lot more intense stuff you could do in terms of what you put on screen. I'm just saying. But, Audition, fantastic piece.
Hate it. That's a bad title.
It is a bad title. Another Amicus anthology, Doctor Terror's House of Horrors.
Corny.
Which, yeah, I mean, come on, guys. Mad corny title. But, great anthology, man. I love...
What's with these black boxes?
Well, this is a Vinegar Syndrome release.
Vincent? The Sin Min?
The Sin Min's Vincent Kanin, as I like to call it. No one else does.
Nope.
Final Destination, a really fun flick. How many of these did you see? Just 2, huh?
No, I think I saw 3.
3? The roller coaster?
I mean, I was too young, so I don't remember. I just remember the log. Much like everybody of my freaking generation remembers the log.
The log scarred many a mind, I'll tell you that. Yeah.
This is one of the movies that did the infamous thing that I kind of hate by adding the to the title.
Oh, yeah. That's, I think the 4th one, coincidentally, which is awful, dude.
There you go.
I really like 4 of these movies. 1 and 5 are my favorite. But 2 and 3 are also very fun.
Log.
The 4th one can kiss my goddamned ugly ball sack. It's terrible, dude. I hate it. Here's another 5 movies collection. Unfortunately, it came from freaking French Canada.
Yeah.
So it also has the French name, which is La Purge. Hold on, now. Yeah, I guess it is French Canadian. Our boy. That's not the right phraseology.
No.
Our person, let's say that,
yeah.
Joey, is in Canada, and I gave him her. God damn it, I'm messing that up.
Just keep going.
He knows what I mean.
They know.
They know. There you go. And those Canadians only redeemed 3 of the movies, man. Scum. And here's season 1 of the show. I need to get season 2, which is fucking ridiculously expensive for some reason.
Remember that time when people started complaining that the series got too political and that it wasn't like that from the beginning?
I feel like that's an alien
That's
take,
super alien.
God, what are you
Having not
watching?
seen them.
You know what I saw recently? Some loser complaining that the Chucky movies are too gay.
Oh, I saw, that's been a whole thing since the show came out.
Dude,
That's been a whole thing. By the way, canceled. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that sucks. But if Mancini has shown us anything, is that he can make
gay.
that boy survive.
Yeah, that too.
So, yeah, and he's super gay. Look, man, I don't know what you've been watching, but the Chucky movies have been pretty queer-coded for a long-ass time. Now, I'll grant you that when there were big studio movies, that was tampered down. You could say that there's hardly any of that in the first one, but come on, man. I feel the moment Mancini saw a shot to add that stuff, he just started adding it in spades, so it's been going on for a while. Not how you just get to the show and complain about it is what I'm getting at. This is super cool. You know what's not cool? This crap-ass cover.
That's not good. I get the idea, but it's not good.
The carryout stinks. But this is Arrow's Mexico Trilogy DVD set. I'm sorry, Blu-ray set, which people were crying about, man. Because only one of the movies, Desperado, is in 4K. They're like, this is being... we're being falsely advertised to. They never said the whole damn thing was 4K. They said that had a 4K of Desperado, which was shot in 35mm, so it should. This cover, by the way, awesome. Thoughts?
Yeah.
Come on, man, hate him.
I feel like it should have been looked a little more like a painting. It would have been cool.
Yeah, I can feel that. Love this one. El Mariachi was shot on freaking
toilet
paper, dude.
That was in 4K?
Literal toilet paper was shot on this.
4 cacas?
Yeah, and this is remastered, by the way, so what are you complaining about, guy? Thoughts on that cover?
Same idea. Same thoughts.
Any of these covers would have been better than the box, which is terrible. But
controversial opinion?
Mm-hmm.
I think I like El Mariachi the most, guy.
Come on. Hate that. Anyway,
Why?
no, I don't. I'm just saying I do. Because I'm out.
I always had a thing for him. Not like a sexual thing, but I always thought he was
cool.
Super cool for some reason. That was so much so that I found it a downgrade when Antonio came in.
Yeah,
imagine that.
That's some OG right there. Right? Who the hell? But here we have Once Upon a Time in Mexico, which was shot on digital, so, 4K. I mean, come on, guys. Anyway, thoughts on that one?
The other two are better.
Come on, guys. Hate you for that. We got a little booklet. Our boy Danny right there. Eating his tacos and such and a postie, which, come on, guys. Come on, man. I would rather have a mini rolled up poster than the...
I don't know about that.
Not even quadrant, it's in 6s. So anyway, this was... I will grant the people are complaining this They were complaining about the wrong thing, but they should have complained about the price. This thing was $100. Now, I didn't pay that. I have the trilogy because, you know, I love Robert. I love the trilogy. But I was never going to pay over 50. Paid 44. Shipped. Dr. Butcher. MD.
Does have
medical
a medical deviant down there.
Better known as a zombie holocaust in Italy. This movie sucks so fucking hard, dude. This is one of the worst movies I have ever seen, and I love it for that. This is bad. There's no way to describe it other than shitty. But I love it.
So not L?
It's not L, man. He's shitty and man,
just shitty.
Found a way for us to be like, that guy stinks. Anyway, this doesn't stink. This is Razorback.
Come on, guy. Razorback?
Razorback is awesome, dude.
I remember Razorback.
You remember Razorback?
Yeah, we rented it.
We rented it?
Yep.
That's impossible, guy.
Literally saw it with you.
You saw it with me? Razor? No, you're thinking...
No, I'm thinking Rottweiler.
Yeah. Well, Rottweiler's pretty fun, too.
Yeah, I remember.
But it is corny.
Thinking Rottweiler.
Yeah. I support Rottweiler. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
But anyway, no.
Whatever, I don't care about
Razorback. Razorback is an Ozploitation movie.
When it comes to hog horror, the only movie I care about is Pigs.
This is the hog horror movie, in my
You
opinion.
ignored my pigs?
No, I'm telling you that pigs can eat my fucking slop compared to Razorback. I love Razorback, man. It's a Russell Mulcahy movie, by the way, director of Highlander, in case you didn't know. So it's very stylized, and it came at the heels of Jaws. So, you know, there was a lot of Jaws-ploitation movies where the creature feature, if you will. But it's very much Aussie-coded, obviously. And for that reason, and many others.
Not Rottweiler.
No, it's not Rottweilerian. It's pretty great, man. I love it. I think you'll enjoy the shit out of it. If you don't, I'll show you this other awesome class. Yeah, my boy
Freaking
Crocodile.
Mom was raving about Crocodile the other day.
Miles?
No, Mom.
She loves it, man.
I wish Miles, man.
Miles is around? Why are you hating on Miles?
No, he's around, but we don't really...
You miss Miles.
I miss Miles.
Yeah.
Because I don't really talk to him. Like, we don't have a direct line to him.
I miss Miles, too, but the man's, the man's churning out classics, guy. Those are my gets for the month. So, by the way, the Dr. Butcher MD medical deviant came with a barf bag that they used to pass out back at the grindhouses in the 70s. That's pretty cool.
I hate that. You didn't show freaking I Frankenstein.
I'm never going to show I Frankenstein, guy, except to your eyeballs, and it's going to suck. Anyway, let's see what our boy... Look at this humongous honker he sent, although this feels lighter than the other ones. So maybe there's just a big stuffed Beanie Baby in here.
Oh, that'd be cool.
That would be
Where's my freaking... You kept my hive up, by the way.
No, you left the bag here, man. Hating on our boy Brad?
Well, I have to arrange my room.
Yeah, your room's a goddamn mess, dude. My room's or not my room, but my place is a goddamn mess right now. Because I took in a bunch of stuff to sell for somebody. And boy, first of all, those boxes stunk.
Like feet. Like urine.
Yeah, like cat piss, I think.
Yeah. And
second, man, a lot of stuff.
Not great.
Such bad condition that I can't sell it. Anyway. He goes out of his way to take care of the stuff.
I'm going first.
You're reaching in?
Gotta go
see what we got.
I'm going,
What is it?
Telegram?
Oh, this is a Lovecraftian, supposedly.
Oh, yeah?
Film. Directed by Joe Lynch, who did, like, Mayhem and the second Wrong Turn movie, which is hella fun, by the way. Interesting. I didn't see this. I actually had intended to, and I totally forgot it existed. So, Brad's cool, okay? You know what Al would say to that? I hate it. I don't understand it. Thus, you suck. Yeah. Anyway, we don't say that around here.
No.
So that's pretty cool. Also, Heather Graham, kind of love her, gang. She's cool. Thoughts on her?
She got a good tit.
Oh yeah, but that aside, I'm saying.
Well, I can't say she's cool. I haven't really seen her much lately. She kind of disappeared.
Well, yeah, we kind of gotta love her more for that.
I like her. Yeah. Hang out with her.
Just saying, she's a cool guy.
Hang with her tit.
Just a singular tit.
Just the one floating tit.
Flit. All right, go ahead and reach in.
Shit,
I feel like you're peeking in.
The freaking Blu-ray version.
He told me he was gonna send this.
Oh shit, you can't see this one, guy.
He told me he was gonna send this.
Dude, there's some hits in here.
Well, you're cheating, guy.
You're gonna be happy, guy.
The Jesus Rolls is the, I wouldn't really call it a sequel, but it's a companion piece, shall we say, to The Big Lebowski, which was lambasted all around. But I say that structurally and in spirit, this is very much what you would expect from Big Lebowski sequel, except that the humor is very different. It's very European. And that's very apropos because this is actually a remake, in a lot of sense, only with the Jesus in it, of a European movie. So, makes sense. But I really enjoyed this sequel. It's very different. Don't get me wrong. But I think you'll like it too. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping balls.
I'm going to blow your mind right now, guy.
Blow my mind, guy.
Apparently I bought them.
Hold on, I have to reach in and get one.
No. Your mind's gonna be blown real quick.
My mind's gonna be fucking blown.
Thoughts?
Oh my God! You magnificent son of a! I even had to check if the disc was in there because I know my luck it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I even love this other cover more. This is one of my favorite Carpenter flicks, which shockingly I have not gotten. I mean, I used to have it, but since I have to rebuild my collection since the last few years.
Who does that?
Yeah. So I had to upgrade. Of Assault on Precinct 13, which is fucking great. I love Assault on Precinct 13. If you've seen, I know you haven't seen it, right?
Yeah. You
have?
Yeah. All I remember is a kid gets shot in the face.
That's a good scene to remember. But anyway, if you haven't seen it, if you see later Carpenter flicks, you'll see the fabric of this movie represents itself in a lot of ways in those other movies. But it itself is basically a remake of a Western. So, but yeah, I love this movie. It's been in my cart forever. And really, I don't have all the Carpenter flicks. My thought was, once I get this, I'm okay with not having the other ones. Because I don't really need a copy of... Yeah, I don't really need a copy of Dark Star. I don't need a copy of Ghost of Mars.
You can't do that. Chrome Pistola?
I would get a copy of Ghost of Mars, but it's obviously a flawed film. But
Chrome?
Memoirs of an Invisible Man, I could do without it. But definitely.
Elvis?
Dude.
You need Elvis.
I have Elvis. Yeah.
That's scum.
Here we go. I'm just reaching in the bottom here. Look. Okay. A Paul Schrader movie. If you don't know who Paul Schrader is.
He was David Letterman's sidekick for a long time.
That's the wrong Paul Schrader. Because that's Paul Schaefer.
I remember that.
Yeah. Card Counter. Oscar Isaac. Great. It's definitely especially in a deep V. And
man, I gotta shit on the boy for a second though. I think that his look peaked at the deep V.
You think so?
Yeah, I think he looked at his coolest, kind of fat, deep V. He
beard.
looks so different. Yeah, beard. He looks so different without all that.
Yeah. He kind of looks like Andrew Schultz in this cover, so that's
I don't even
freaking
know who
weird.
That is,
you're better off for it, trust me. Anyway, the Card Counters...
is a heady thriller.
Apparently. Is written and directed by Paul Schrader, who, of course, wrote Taxi Driver most famously, I think.
Bickham.
Bickham, as Al would call him. Scorsese, I'm assuming, produced this one. Because this presents, but that could mean anything in Hollywood. Anyway, that's awesome. Haven't seen it, but... you want to go? Oh, wait. You did 2 in a row, so I gotta
Come on, guy.
Here we go. Widows, eh? I don't have any idea what Widows is. But I do know that it has a lot of big names. So that either means it's a low-key awesome movie that we've never seen, or it mad sucks.
Got a lot of... I don't know. It's just 3.
What?
Black folk, I was going to say. But
Does that matter to you?
No, I'm just pointing it out, yeah.
I feel like that mattered, guy.
No, I feel like there's a black film is a genre. I was wondering if it was a black film.
I'll tell you who it has that I love that happens to be black. Viola Davis. You
do love Viola.
I love Viola, dude. She's awesome. Name a moment when you hated Viola. Never is the answer. Am I right?
I can't think of a moment when I hated.
If Viola broke out a violin...
If Viola violated me, I would probably be like, alright.
Yeah, I'd be like, okay.
Does got Liam
Go
Neeson,
on,
though, so
Woman
it could
King.
be sucky.
Yeah, our boy Liam, he's cool when he's cool, but when he sucks, he's boring. That's not good.
Yeah.
Liam is at the ass end there. Got Robert Duvall, which I'm pretty sure he's retired since like 7 years ago. So Colin Farrell, which we have a love-hate relationship with.
I hate him.
Michelle Rodriguez, which you know is going to be playing Michelle Rodriguez.
I like her.
Yeah, she's cool. Except she only plays herself.
I mean, that's all right.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. If Viola only played herself, I wouldn't be complaining. But thankfully, she's versatile. Widows, I don't know what it's about, but I'm assuming there's some widows in it. Black Widows, that is.
Viola Davis. Shit!
Yeah! Come on, guys. Viola. Next. Oh, now it's your turn.
I'm gonna go under again.
Okay, go under again.
I'm gonna go... Oh, man.
Oh!
Is this the one you hate?
Hold on, bro. You can't send out a freaking stone cold classic like Assault on Precinct 13 and then violate me like Viola with Amityville Horror, the remake. I want
to point out that this is like crispy, clean copy, too.
Yeah, man. It was probably watched once, and then Brad was like, I'm out, guys. This is bad. Now, I love the original Amityville Horror. You know, by today's standards, obviously, you know, it's aged. And that's because its formula has been copied so much. But, yeah, original Amityville Horror is a classic indie horror, man. So, I hate every other Amityville Horror that's come out after it, official or not. So I was like, the remake's gotta be good, right? Compared to all those other turds. Boy, man, I would rather watch some of those other turds sequels. This is so bad, man.
Who's the guy?
Ryan Reynolds, dude.
That's
least
Ryan
believable father of a family, especially at that time.
When did this come out?
Chloe Grace Moritz is his daughter.
2005?
Yeah. It was right around the time that they did like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre remake and all that stuff. Like a couple of years after, I think. Same company, by the way. Or same producers and shit.
Hate that.
What boggles my mind is there's people that love it. I can understand somebody liking it if they're not familiar with horror or something like that. And opinions are opinions, right? But it's just so bad at what it's trying to do. I hate it. And now I own it. So I feel like Brad pulled a you move with I, Frankenstein.
That's a me move. Yeah.
Smooth moves, Brad. Smooth moves. Here we go. Ben is back, apparently. Who's Ben? Affleck? Oh, no, Brad. A double whammy to my nuts.
Ben Affleck?
No, unfortunately not. But I hate Julia Roberts so much.
Oh, yeah, he does hate you.
I hate Julia.
No, wait. You don't hate Jew.
No, hold on. That's just her nickname, Jew. Not, no. That's bad, guy.
Yeah.
It was unintentional. But, yeah, Julia Roberts sucks. I do hate her. But anyway, I'm willing to give anything she's in a shot. Especially if it's riveting and powerful. And kept a deadline on the edge of their seat.
Oh, yeah.
So, there's that.
Classic.
Not familiar with anybody but her that I can see on this cover. And there's only 2 people, so that was an easy thought to formulate.
Who's Ben?
I have no idea, guy. I'm assuming this guy. Lucas Hedges. Let me see, blah, blah, blah. Nope. I'm just watching and find out.
Guy.
Oh, sorry, guy.
Oh, man.
Oh! Okay, hold on. I know I said that I only needed one more Carpenter flick to feel satisfied, but I am not opposed to having Body Bags in my collection. Now, Body Bags was a TV anthology, and it featured John Carpenter as the horror host.
Yeah, he is horrifying.
And he's, horrifying one, and his acting stinks. And he's got to be one of the worst horror hosts of all time.
Classic.
But the little vignettes are pretty fun, dude. I enjoy the vignette. I forgot who. I think Tobe Hooper and Wes Craven did the other 2, right?
Tobe for sure.
Tobe for sure, yeah. I think let me see. Tobe Hooper. No, it was just them 2. I know Wes is in it, like he's like cameo in it. But they're very fun.
Wesley Snipes?
They're very fun. Imagine. So I'm not even mad at that. I mean, I couldn't be mad at it. He could have sent me memoirs of an Invisible Man. I'd be like, I mean, it's Carpenter. I'm not opposed to adding more to the Carpenter. But, yeah. Body Bags, hell yeah. I'm just going to go off the top here. Oh, A Simple Favor, a movie by Paul Feig, so you know fucking Al would hate it.
Oh, yeah.
This is actually a pretty good little movie, man. I really enjoyed it. You know, I know in Al's world, Paul Feig only ever made Ghostbusters, but we've enjoyed Paul Feig movies before, to varying degrees. I recently saw his movie with Awkwafina and John Cena. What's it called?
That was a Feig joint?
That was a Feig joint. You know, it was a fun movie. I can't hate Awk. Okay. And John Cena. John Cena is a charming motherfucker, I gotta say. But the movie felt fun, but it also didn't feel theatrical. You know what I'm saying? And then what's weird is at the end they show all these like scenes that could have been in the movie and some bloopers and stuff, and I was like, that was more fun than the movie.
Oh man.
But don't get me wrong, very fun movie. But this is a pretty damn good movie, man. Simple, a favorite. Love it.
Never heard of this. Oh wait, it's that
Spy Who Dumped Me. Now I have a copy of this, so this is your
have
copy
a
out the gate.
Oh man, does it have that guy I hate?
Justin Theroux. Yeah,
Damn
that's
it.
right. You won't hate him in this.
I hated him, yeah.
Well, you won't hate him in this.
Sure
You know, I do hate his hairline. It's weird, isn't it?
I just don't. It looks fake.
It
I
does
thought it
look
was
fake.
a wig.
No, but it's not. He's always had his hair like that. It's weird.
Hate that.
He's just got a weird, like, kind of like.
Yeah.
But you won't hate him in this.
Sure
Although
about
he's
that?
kind of hateable in it. But
God damn it.
anyway, this is a pretty fun little movie, man. I enjoy it. I enjoyed the dynamic here. I like Kate McKinnon quite a bit, which is the reason I bought it. Also, it was $5 when I bought it.
That's too much, guy.
Oh, $5, yeah. I had $5 to spare.
Well, that's a good point.
You
I
know?
bought worse things with $5.
Next up, oh no.
Oh man.
Who produced this? Remember?
Oh yeah, Byron.
Byron Allen Studios, which is called what, like Entertainment Studios?
Well, now that he changed his name, I'm assuming to skirt some sort of tax to Entertainment Studios. No, it used to be Entertainment Studios. Now it's Byron Media Group.
Byron Allen sucks, is what we're getting.
He's the worst.
One of the most milk toast motherfuckers out there, dude. He sucks. And he made a production studio. And granted, the guy's making money, so you can't. I mean, he's clearly skirting taxes, but you can't really hate the guy for making tons of money. But he's making tons of money off of garbage. Is the problem?
Well, his apparently his go-to solution or strategy was to low cost and then just syndicate the shit.
Yeah, on TV.
On TV.
Yeah.
So if you ever see a crappy ass judge show that's obviously fake, probably a Byron joint.
If you ever see a super unfunny comedy show, definitely Byron Allen.
With an unfunny black guy called Byron Allen. It's definitely an Allen joint.
Yeah, man, he sucks. Anyway, he produced this movie, Replicas, which, if I remember, got lambasted also critically.
Yeah.
But the sad part is that Keanu's in it.
The Kiki.
So I'm going to give it a shot just because of that. But I'm not too sure that Byron churned out a winner here.
Yeah. You know what's definitely not a winner?
What are we looking at? Oh, you know what, though?
You love it!
Hold on. I didn't love the Eternals, but I didn't hate it either. I was just like, that's a thing we saw. You know what I'm saying? But for anybody that's collecting the MCU movies, which I am, Brad just did me a huge favor.
Yeah, you don't have to buy it. So that's
Brad is
there's that.
The savior once again.
And at least it's not freaking Iron Man 3, which
That's
you have
true.
like 50 copies of.
Man, I don't know how I got so many copies of Iron Man 3, which I hate. But Eternals, man. All right, cool. Don't have to
not cool.
Well, yeah, not cool, but definitely a movie that exists and is gonna be part of my collection. Yeah. Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, this is mine, guy.
What is it, guy? Oh yeah, Upgrade. Great movie, man.
I liked it.
Lee Wannell. Yeah, basically RoboCop and Crow, the movie, only with a sci-fi conceit. Really good movie. So now you got a copy. Now you hated Cabin in the Woods.
I hate it. I just thought it was pretty like whatevs.
Here we go. Smiley Face Killers. Which I believe is a Bret Easton Ellis. Joint, as in like he wrote it. Yep, written by Bret Easton Ellis, who of course most famously wrote American Psycho, the book. Have not seen this. Haven't even heard anything about
Crispin?
it. That is Crispin.
Hell yeah, I'm in. This is a freaking Al joint right here.
Heart of the Sea, which is quote unquote based on the true story behind Moby Dick.
Come on, guy.
Which there is, mind you, but apparently it's just kind of a thing that's not really based on that. But anyway.
Oh wait, didn't Al hate Moby Dick?
I don't know. Well, we can't really say that he hated Moby Dick because we know he didn't read it.
Definitely didn't read it.
And the adaptations, he didn't watch them because they're not new enough and they don't have enough explosions. So there's that.
I seem to remember him expressing hate towards Moby Dick.
Well, if he did, it's because, well, I mean, I'll give him this much. And mind you, this is giving him credit, I should say, as being an actual student of film.
Mm-hmm.
If he did watch them, a lot of them, they're not great.
Mad boring?
Yeah. What's weird to me is that they try to make a lot of Moby Dick adaptations stuffy and I mean, granted, some of them obviously at the time they didn't have the budget, but Moby Dick, beneath Melville's perverse inclination to describe the workings of a ship, Moby Dick is like a really intense psychological action thriller. It has some really badass sequences in it. So I don't know, man. Anyway, Heart of the Sea. I'm sorry. Probably won't have any of that. Go ahead.
Oh god. Oh shit, boy.
Man,
Cause you're Unforgiven 3.
Unforgiven 4, guy. Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
classic flipper discs. Unforgiven.
Wait. I gotta say before we get into Unforgiven, the hit film,
Uh-huh.
are you an Unforgiven fan or Unforgiven 2 fan? I'm more of a Part 2 fan.
Uh-huh.
I know what you're gonna say, but that's not the question. 1 or 2. Then you can say your piece.
1.
Damn.
1. But I love 2. But I think that 3, which you knew was where I get into, is a damn good combination of the vibes of both of them, and still strikes out on its own. So I'm an Unforgiven 3 guy, really.
I haven't heard Part 3 yet.
You should. It's good. Death Magnetic doesn't get the credit it deserves as a whole. But anyway, we're talking about completely different Unforgiven, which is this badass fucking way. I'm gonna give you this copy because I do have plans to get the Blu-ray that has the new master on it, because this is just like an essential Western. A lot of people consider this the unofficial 4th Man with No Name film, and it does seem to be coded that way. This just seems to be the Man with No Name after he retires from being
Named
badass.
or unnamed, I guess.
Well, he is named in this, so there's
There you
that.
go.
But Gene Hackman is such a detestable villain in this.
Oh, Hugh Jack.
Huge Jackman. No, not that Jackman. Remember that time you thought Gene Hackman was Hugh Jackman?
Well, I didn't think, but I did think. It was bad.
Morgan Freeman. Yeah, this is a fantastic movie. You know, I know Clint Eastwood makes a lot of dour movies.
Oh, yeah. He made
But,
Jersey Boys into what Frankie Valli is now experiencing in life.
That boy is a meat puppet, dude. He's barely alive.
Oh, man.
Anyway, great movie, man.
Oh, man.
Next up, we got what seems to be a box set. I thought it was going to be Paw Patrol, but it's...
Oh, shit, Paw Patrol.
I don't know why. Like, the colors coming up, I was like, did he send me Paw Patrol? Super Troopers 1 and 2. Of course, we're huge Broken Lizard fans here. I believe
we're still scared to watch The Hunch, though.
Oh, yeah, fucking...
so much can go wrong
What
with
was it called?
Hunch.
It wasn't called Hunch.
Yeah.
Hunch guy?
No, wait, was it? Hunchback. Yeah, Hunch.
It wasn't called Hunch.
Yeah, it was.
Their Hunchback movie was not called Hunch.
Quasi.
Quasi, there you go.
I think Hunch is better.
I have a hunch that you're right.
Right?
Yeah. But anyway, duo of flicks here. Classic. Super Troopers, one of the greats, you know. Super Troopers 2, you know, when we watched it, there's a lot of writing. You know, I mean, this is one of the funniest movies ever. So you're like, oh, man. They do a lot of callbacks, for better or for worse. But I got to say, for a movie with a lot of expectation, I still enjoyed the shit out of it. Now, I feel that I have to watch it again to really decide.
Watch it again.
But I didn't hate it, so that's great. The final one here is The Bay, which admittedly is a movie that I wanted to see, or I've had on my list, but I've never seen it.
Eco horror.
Eco horror.
As long as it's not tech horror.
Yeah, tech horror is hard to pull off, guy. But, so yeah. That's pretty cool. Now I get to see it. The Bay. So that's it, man. Another box from Cheddar Bay, did you say?
Cheddar Bay biscuits, guy.
Another box. I wish he sent some of those. Those are good,
all
dude.
Moldy and shit.
I don't care, guy. I'll eat them. Another box from Brad. Super cool. I guess we can sort these out, huh? Amongst ourselves. Afterwards, mind you. But, yeah, man. Thanks a lot, Brad. Always dropping some mad... I can't believe I got Assault, guy. I'll watch that tonight, guy.
You watch it tonight, guy?
You want to watch it with me? Not tonight, necessarily, but whenever.
Yeah, I'll watch it with